A Mob Wives reboot. It would be nice if it happened. However, I don't know if all the girls are on the same page. I know for me, my sister's show was just sold out to VH1, so it's something I'd have to think about. I have not, well, I did a movie, which they let me say what I wanted, so I don't know how much it was scripted. I've never done scripted TV. I'm really me. I would love to say half of the things I've done aren't me, but they are. Teresa and Justina. So you don't know how Italian Justina is because of her work, but we speak on the phone, you know, a few times a week. But Teresa, she's more Italian than me. I would love to have a part in my own movie as the mother with all the wisdom telling the daughter, don't date him. But I think I best belong in things I know how to work around, which is a mob aspect. I would love like a rom-com, absolutely. Bel Air, because we have to greet our guest with champagne always. So we're gonna have the mozzarella, we're gonna have, you know, the prosciutto, we're gonna have all the carbonara, all the little appetizers that we so desperately love when we walk in the house. But for dinner, I think it would be frutti di mare. Everyone loves spaghetti and meatballs. I mean, you can't miss spaghetti and meatballs. Chicken franchise, shrimp franchise. I call it sauce, my sisters call it gravy, but that big pot of red sauce that lands on the table, whether it's raviolis, penne, it's that pot that has something so magical in it and, you know, no different from any other culture. So I think when those vegetables, the broccoli with the garlic and oil, the string beans with the red onions, Italian food for me is love. Poison. I wouldn't serve my worst enemy. They're not allowed to eat with me. They can't sit at my table. My enemies don't sit at my table. A rat is a rat is a rat. Absolutely. The wildest DM? Woo, I had some man, he actually sent it to me. He sent me these plane tickets to Italy. He set this whole thing up and I had somebody monitoring it. It was a trip to the Amalfi Coast. And I was like, he's a psycho. Like, he doesn't even know me. And through my assistant, the flowers, the jewelry, which scared me tremendously. The sexiest thing a man has ever done for me is be who he said he is. Most definitely. I tell them to shut their location off. I read the comments. You know, early on in my career, I would get so invested in those comments. I was a bullied child. I wasn't very pretty growing up. So to hear some of the comments, I always revert back to that little girl who didn't get the attention from the boys because I was awkward. However, today, I can tell you, it's like, you said what about me? Block. Like, you don't deserve my attention or the anger that follows that, because there is an anger with me. Like, if you talk about my child, I will find you. And I think that goes for any parent, not just for a mob wife. But today I can tell you I get more compliments than negatives. Al Capone. Okay, so I grew up in the era of John Gotti. My father was obviously a different family, just as powerful. My personal opinion, although I do love his daughter Victoria and very personal with John, I just feel we didn't belong on Time magazine. Now someone could turn around and say, well, you didn't belong on television. No, actually I did. Just like John's daughter did it before me. I'm more of an Al Capone type of woman. He handled his business like, if you did anything to him, you're lucky if you saw tomorrow. Domino's, my cousin's place. Pizza. I'm a very regular girl. No, am I? I believe that I am a very regular girl. I'm just like every other woman. I got a little extra shine on me because God said so, but I'm very dressed down. I don't wear makeup. I love family. So Danino Domino's is my sister's ex-husband's family's restaurant since the early 40s. I actually just filmed an episode for Breaking Bread there, and it's just this like, you want to go have pizza? The best pizza ever? And that's where I go. I mean, I could have said the Marina Cafe because it's my father's restaurant. I could have said Angelina's because it's my girlfriend. But me, I want like pizza. I want to wear sneakers. I want a hair in a ponytail. I don't want to do all that extra stuff if it's not necessary. I'm Renee Graziano, and I am in the Bumbu Room.
Bumbu, the greatest of all time.